Hi there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrity.
And we are the producers of the Sexperts Podcast, and we are recording here in lovely Virginia Beach, Virginia.
On carpet.
On carpet with a very special guest. Welcome, Mark from Push.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, Mark.
Howdy.
And we were just talking about, we should have hit record. It was a great conversation. But we're talking about how we've been wanting to have you on for a long time, ever since Cock of the Walk. Talk to us about Cock of the Walk.
Yeah, that was a show back in March. And they somehow got me to solve a Rubik's Cube on stage and beat an audience member into submission.
Tell us about your name.
I would add narrowly.
Narrowly, yeah. He was actually pretty good. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I saw him start to solve it, and I was like, oh, crap, I can't solve it.
I kind of saw that.
I actually have to actually try here.
Cole and I were not in a lot of sketches.
Wait, what?
Remember, we had so much time in between sketches, we went up and watched from the balcony for a while?
Yeah.
And we saw the Rubik's Cube
Not
from the
overall,
balcony.
we didn't have a lot of sketches. There was a part where we had a moment to watch.
Yeah, we had time to run home and go number 2. But we chose to stay and watch you from the balcony. So we saw that look in your eyes like, oh,
Yeah, I panicked for a moment. And then,
here it comes.
No, I took care of him.
That was your boy Landon, by the way.
Yeah, actually, we were then in a 201 together, and the dude's pretty funny. Yeah, it was fun. I actually knew him at the time, so I knew when he got called up that who he was. I didn't know he could solve the cube, but
The cube.
yeah, and then it's followed.
cube.
Yeah, it's followed me. So it's come up in improv scenes. It's come up in a ton of stuff.
I'm looking out my window at the car you're driving and disappointed it's not a Nissan Cube with the vanity plate. Solve it.
I'm just so obsessed with anything that's in the shape of a cube.
Once again, talked about your name though during that sketch.
Oh, it was Brad could never get it. It was I think it was Childish Cubino was the one we went with, but he didn't know who Childish Gambino was, so he had no idea. He just screwed it up every time he said it.
He can handle so much stuff, but every now and then a name is like the
just
thing that's
could
going
not.
to...
That's way too much.
The straw that's going to break his back. And he's like, nah, I'm not doing it.
So Cock of the Walk was all the way back in March on St. Patty's Day. What are you up to now, comedy-wise?
We just lost an improv again last month. We did win one month, and it was actually I was very proud of that set. And then we had
Who's we?
It was our team name was Executive Decision, and
Yeah.
it was Austin Gamlin.
Had him on the show.
Yeah.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Anna, I can't even pronounce her last name.
Haven't had her yet.
Had her on, but she was silent.
Oh, that's right. She was like a victim. Okay.
And Keys Wren was with us.
Friend of the pod.
Billy.
Friend of the pod.
Is his last name Arthur? I think Billy
That's
Arthur.
something. Oh,
I don't know.
use his
I don't know.
last
I wasn't in a winning improvisation team with him.
name. Yeah, you tell me. You tell the
Hey,
pod.
leave me alone. There's a lot of people at Push.
That was it, right?
There were 5 of us, so I think I named 5 people. Yeah, and myself. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys were great. And
then sketch. Sketch. We've actually had a lot more success. We've competed in the last 4 Sketchmageddons.
yeah.
Or this will be our 4th upcoming.
That's great.
Next week,
Yeah.
and we won 2 out of 3. And
Who's we?
It's kind of a similar group.
What's the name?
Austin. Oh, sorry. We're Sketch Me Like One of Your French Girls.
A name that Sean cannot get.
Yeah, Sean cannot get that. The pushers have problems with the names we come up with. I don't understand.
The names that you come up with,
I guess
friend.
so. I did come up with that name, yeah. So I guess it is me. Something with me and the naming, yeah.
How would you describe your sketch group's mentality? What kind of sketches you guys put up?
Yeah, so we have a weird writing mentality. We don't really ever write anything out.
That is pretty weird, bro.
we just come up with premises and then
Yeah.
workshop them in kind of like
Okay.
an improv setting, and then we kind of do a skeleton thing, and then it.
It's like a crew of skeleton sketches.
Almost.
A skeleton crew.
A crew,
They're not-
a crew that gets together and does skeleton sketches.
It's not quite skeleton because we do write out specific things, but we never like
Oh, that's weak.
physically write it.
I'm in a similar group. We've never written a word.
I tried writing and the sketch just turned out like crap, so
Writing sucks. So how many Sketchmageddons have you guys won?
we won
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
That's good.
And we're going for our 3rd in a
What is
row
that at?
this next week.
Oh, congrats.
They've taken out some titans
Oh,
of the
like
local
who?
sketch scene.
Like who?
I was there last month.
Really?
And there was this group that's amazing. called The Bright Side.
Oh, I heard of him.
And yep, sure
Great.
enough.
I heard they were going to be in the Norfolk Comedy Festival.
They are. Somehow they still made it into that, despite getting their collective arse handed to them.
Are you going to be at the Norfolk Comedy Festival?
I don't know that I'm slated to perform, but
Yeah.
I will certainly be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is September 11th through 16th. Yeah, the Bright Side, me and Brian's group is going to be in it. Who else?
Hashtag never forget.
Hashtag never. Wait, what? And then
September 11th.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're doing a kickoff on September. Okay. Anyways, shit. Let's see, Monocle, another group I'm in that's gonna be in there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Terrio Quinn. Are you good friends with Terrio, by the way, Mark?
I'm not good friends with him. I've seen him once. Yeah.
Do you guys kayak together?
There's one last thing. Speaking of famous people and famous groups, one last thing that you're in, I know.
Oh,
that you're excited about.
Improv Riot.
Improv Riot. Yeah, talk to us about that.
Yeah, it's short form.
Yeah.
Improv Riot. My team is down the street. We had two names, so I had to think about it for a minute.
What was the one that Tracy said it was?
Under the street.
Something like that.
She's on the team.
Yeah.
No, Down Under.
Oh, Down Under. You're like, what? Down Under.
Oh man, yeah. No, so actually next weekend will be a full weekend of Mark Banshee. On Friday, I'll be in the 8:00 show, the short
Oh my
form
God.
show, and then Saturday I'll be in the 10
That's
for
awesome.
the Sketchmageddon. So,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say your name, but since you did,
well, so we can edit that one out.
Banshee
Yeah.
Fest.
That's BANSHEEEE for all of you guys out there doing a
3
background
E's, yeah.
check. I think Brian holds the record. Like, you did one weekend where you win every show, including a Thursday,
impressive.
right?
There was one year where we did 2 shows on New Year's Day, and I was in 3 shows on New Year's Day or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm on pace to do 1,000 shows this year. But then it trickled down.
Like it always does. Yeah, and everybody I ask about the Improv Riot, they always forget this part, but it's always the audience favorite. Is the host of that show? He's very charismatic and he's on top of things. He runs a tight show. He's kind
He
of
dresses like Johnny Cash.
He rules with the big bell.
Yeah, I like that. I rule with an iron bell.
Yeah, an iron bell.
Yeah, I'm talking about me, Matt Cole. Yeah, so that's next Friday, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Now, you guys are doing the clean version, right? The family-friendly version
That's
at 8.
right. Yeah.
And it's fairly friendly. But sometimes Keys drops an F-bomb here and there.
I think you may have dropped an F-bomb the first line of the last clean show.
All right, let's wrap this up. Yeah, the 8 p.m. is the family-friendly version. It gets PG-13-ish. And then the 10 o'clock is no holds
I
barred.
think you can do one F-bomb and it's still PG-13.
Yeah, especially in the 80s. Well, I'm so glad we finally have you on the show.
Yeah.
You are a powerhouse and a great talent. And there's some electronic farting going on here. I'm going to figure that out. Anything else you want to plug?
No, I appreciate being on, and I appreciate the kind words.
All right. Oh, and one last thing. We play, for all of you nerds out there, we play professionally a board game called Gloomhaven,
Yeah.
which we are just tearing up right now. And it's so much fun with me, Matt Holman, friend of the pod, James Roach, friend of the pod.
Captain Dick Fantastic.
And then there's one last thing I want to mention.
Myself,
You're
yeah.
going, safe travels today. You're going to go see Beach House.
I am. Yeah.
In D.C.
Yeah, I'm going to D.C. I'm going
Mm.
to drive up there, spend the night after seeing Beach House somewhere at the Anthem, I think, is the venue. But
I got to plug their new album since they probably need the sales.
Yeah.
Their new album stuff is really, really good.
it is really good.
It's called 7. It's a number, but it's music.
It's one of their best albums so far. They're all very good. But
Any thoughts on Beach House, Brian?
I rent one every summer.
yeah, when you
Hey-o, dad joke.
when you try and find Beach House tickets on Google, it gets very confusing.
My favorite band from the 2000s was named Everything.
I want to start a band called Timeshare and be really pushy about listening to our music. Hey, if you listen to my album, I'll give you $100.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for being on the show. On
Thank
to the
you.
episode. Bye-bye.
Late.